for the ball.
Not least for Hollywood, Chris Dobey. 7-4 against Cullen. Joe had his opportunities
25.
in that semi-final. He's had to survive last leg shootouts against
25.
Kevin Dutz, who averaged over 108 against Dobey. And also a last leg shootout against Danny Noffert. Been much more serene sailing
25.
for Ross Smith. 7-4 success over Karol Sedlacek in that semi-final. Wins against
25.
Chisnell, Springer, Michael Smith, Cordecker and Justin Hood. Sees himself here in this final. Mark Wilson, once again, alongside
25.
me. And Mark, which way this one goes? Well,
25.
your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, they've both played very, very well. They both deserve their place here in the final. That goes without saying. Both
25.
looking to add to their Hall of Players Championship titles.
Bullseye. Chris has won the ball.
And finally, we get a winner of the ball, and we're about to get underway. Race to 8 then for the title here in Leicester. Players Championship 5 at the Mattioli Arena. Dobey with the throw. His standout performance, a 6-5 win over Kevin Dukes, average 103.
96.
For Ross Smith, beat Michael Smith 6-1. He was outstanding, 106.38. Both big scorers when they get in and amongst it. This could be absolutely anything.
96.
And for Chris Dobey, of course, looking for a bit of a repeat of the final he played in last week at Players Championship 3, an 8-1 win over
58.
Stephen Bunting. An absolute dream final for Hollywood. Ross Smith will certainly be a tough nut to crack.
140.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see them get big scoring early on. Really go at it. We met 12
57.
times. Dobey has come out on top. 8 of those.
Staying with the power of scoring 20s to maximum effect. Players these days normally utilise the 19s from 265, not
94.
Ross Smith. Only maximums would do. And an early break opportunity. This has been a mightily impressive display from Ross Smith in this opening leg. Normally today it's been Chris Dobey who's been starting brightly. It's Smith this time.
Yeah, no hanging around there. I think given where Dobey was in the leg,
58.
Smith was more bothered about getting his score down rather than leaving a finish. And in the end, he did both, didn't he? And took it out nicely. A great start from Smudger.
60.
Not a great start to leg 2 from either of them.
$180.
Well, that's certainly a distinct improvement from the opening visit. Another maximum from Ross Smith.
93.
He's gone flying out of the traps.
Yes. He said he's
57.
not really been fully pushed, has he? He's always felt he's had his opponents at arm's length today, and he's had some good opponents on that list as well.
58.
Ross Smith, it's been a really good performance. He's going to get a chance here. Torn up a 2-leg cushion. Dobey has won their last 3 head-to-head meetings. Couple of
59.
meetings last year.
And we saw that sort of
90.
head-to-head record come to the fore right at the start of play today with Adam Lipscomb defeating number 1 seed Gerwin Price. Ross Smith, the number 2 seed,
shot.
2 to the good with a magnificent 147.
Yeah, he is not pulling any punches here, is he?
96.
Ross Smith. You mentioned that Dobey win over Bunting. He just steamrolled him in the final. And Smith will be hoping to do the same here to Dobey. Long way to go yet, of course.
60. $134.
You always fancied another dart to join that first one in the treble 19 bet. wide open. You're duly obliged. Smith, though,
180.
piling in the maximums.
In and amongst it again.
39.
Dobey not coming up with any answers at the moment.
$66.
Just about rescued it, didn't he, Smith? That will certainly give a glimmer of hope for Dobey, but that's a less than ideal beginning.
They're long days, these Pro Tour events. There's been a lot of darts
82.
played today. Expect a little bit of fatigue here and there.
85.
Smith down to an out. Dobey first in for the 150. 19s will be his route. Can't find a treble.
118.
Beautiful setup play. Not for the first time today from Chris Dobey. He might not get a chance to return, given the mood Ross Smith is in today.
70.
Threatened it. Tickled that top wire. Dobey is back. After fabulous setup play, this needs to go. It has to go.
No score.
That frustration told the entire story as Ross Smith steps up for 3-0.
Game shot.
And it is 3-0. Dobey missed 3 darts and Smith steps in and punishes. And it's a double break early on.
I think that point about
100.
a bit of fatigue, Mark, is just coming to the fore a little bit. Look at that average from Chris Dobey. He's been battle-hardened throughout the day,
55.
being forced all the way on more than one occasion. Ross Smith has been a lot more smooth sailing, and it's telling at this stage.
171.
3 big trebles all around the board for Smudger. He's right in the zone at the minute.
134.
Yes, it is still relatively early days, but that point about that 8-1 win for Dobey over Bunting just last week, the boot may well be
60.
on the other foot now. Just needs to click back into gear.
170.
That's a nice enough visit from Dobey. We've just seen the 170 hit. Oh, can't follow it. But he's left it perfect. All the pressure on Dobey.
That's a good beginning. The middle isn't bad either.
120.
Couldn't have the ending that Dobey wanted. Now Ross Smith, looking from one side of the board
Game
to the
shot.
other, just nestles that dart into the corner of the double 9 for a 4-0 advantage. He's already halfway there.
180.
Yeah. Will there be some defiance from Dobey? He certainly won't be chucking in the towel, that is for sure. And there's still plenty of miles left in this one, but
140.
the way that Smith is playing, and more importantly, the way he's finishing, those finishes, the 85 and the 147 in the opening 2 have set the tone.
96. $180.
This has been relentless from Ross Smith.
140.
Dobey is starting to fire at long last.
135.
But he's under massive pressure. 16s, so it's a pop at the ball, and that is nowhere
36.
near 5 darts he's had now to finish. 5 times he's missed. And if Smith takes this out, Dobey's in real trouble.
Yeah,
And he does take it out. And now it's 5-0, and Chris Dobey knows he's right up against it here.
I don't think he knows just what quite has hit him. Ross Smith is averaging 109 in a Players' Championship final.
60.
Chris Dobey is in the process of rescuing his rather underwhelming average. He's now into the 90s. This has been
135.
breathtaking from Smith.
$140.
Yeah, it's been relentless, hasn't it? He just hasn't given Dobey an inch, and when he has occasionally given him a sight, he hasn't been able to take it.
94.
Signs of frustration from Dobey.
He's got to stick in it, but the problem is Smith's just giving him nothing to work with, is he? Absolutely nothing.
80.
Now, with a performance like this, you're almost having to hit 9 darters to stay in touch, much like Gem van Veen against Littler in Poland last weekend. Dobey's already nailed the 9 today.
55.
This from Smith has been remarkable.
92.
Dobey just needs something to fall his way, but he needs it to fall his way quickly. Treble 18. Well, it doesn't go, so Dobey's going to get a look at the
58.
ton, and this will be for a breaker throw.
It's shots like these that is what he has been restricted to. There's one. And there is the other. Chris Dobey finally gets his way into this final. He's always been restricted to big outshots. He's found a level ton with 2 tops.
60.
Crucially, no big treble to kick off leg number 7.
$60.
Smith doesn't find one either, so no damage done for Dobey.
Yeah, now he has to back it up.
100.
Wanted more, needed more.
$100.
Smith once again can only match. 19 seem to be working all right.
171.
Certainly do.
$97.
Well, 2 goes from here. Has had a 170 already, albeit a scoring visit. Went for it for a finish, couldn't find the ball.
Didn't need to go for it. He felt like he had to just to muscle his way back into this
136.
match. And tied it up here with double 8. 2 4s. Wrong
No
bed.
score.
Well, he's bust. And that opens up the door. And that might just sum Dobey's final up so far. 88 left. That looks inviting. Can he just slide one off the barrel? Yes, he can. Biggest start of the final.
80.
And he's missed.
That is a let off for Dobey. Can't afford any error this time. He finds it. Narrows that margin. Chipping away. It is going to be a tall order from here, but it's a start.
Yeah. Well, he needed Smith just to fall off the peak that he was at, and he's just come off it a fraction.
140.
Sometimes a fraction is all these fellas need. Well, averaging around about 104, Ross Smith.
96.
All of a sudden, we're at the point where if Dobey nicks this leg and he's back within 2, it's a
140.
completely different final.
Yeah, we're into that real key passage of play, aren't we?
60.
Smith only just scoring 60. That will pique the interest of Chris Dobey.
140.
Well, that visit will, because he's coming back for 81 for a third successive leg. Well, for 5 legs, Smith was bordering on unplayable.
108.
And that puts the pressure right back on Dobey.
We'll be looking at 12, gets the treble, so double 13 is the
68.
target. Wasn't happy. Smith back for tops.
For 6-2. Double
Game shot.
10 he finds, and that might be the leg that swings it well and truly in his favour. I mentioned that Smith had been unplayable, but
57.
Dobey has had darts in the last 6 legs. So he's been missing the opportunities he's had.
He's in again.
140.
He'll settle for 140. He's firmly back
140.
in command, is Smith.
Well, the difference between 5-3 and 6-2, had he have hit the double, Dobey,
100.
immeasurable, really, psychologically and on the scoreboard itself.
140.
Dobey down to a finish.
$95.
But Smith won't be. He's left a bogey. Not interested in a potential shot at the
132.
bullseye. Just looking to set it up, which he does very neatly indeed.
Yeah, Smith's failure to leave a finish means Dobey gets the luxury of coming back. I
60.
prefer double, and that is double 16 for a third leg in the final. Well, that picture tells its own story.
28.
And you have to say, after that reaction to the second missed start there, you didn't fancy that third one going in.
Whereas you sort of fancy this to go,
Hey,
and it's gone. Ross Smith is in imperious form in this final. The exhale from Chris Dobey tells you all you need to know about which way this match is going.
Yeah, 2 crucial legs. And once again, misses
59.
from Dobey. I think he's at 2 of 14 in the final. There or thereabouts.
134.
Yeah, and of course, a few of those have been for big tumpless out shots, but well, that's all you've
100.
got to go on. Those are the margins between success and defeat.
Yeah, been a couple of legs where he's had 3 darts in hand
96.
and not found the target.
And then with Smith stepping up for a tumpless out of his own, makes it all the more painful.
140.
Yeah, the damage was done, wasn't it? Those opening 2 legs, the 85 and the 147. Not over yet, but Dobey now
101.
has got plenty on from here. What can Smith leave from 202? Well,
140.
Dobey to stay alive needs a big fish and a minor miracle.
Well, it has potential, but he
145.
just can't quite reel it in. And now Ross Smith is 62 points away from winning Players' Championship 5. Gets the treble 10, 2 match darts in hand and only needs one. And it's Ross Smith's day in Leicester. He has won Players' Championship 5 at the expense of Chris Dobey.